Good morning. This is Friday, April the 16th, 2021. I'm just wondering what good things the next 2 weeks will bring till the end of the month. It's Friday. The day has finally arrived. I get my hair cut. Yay! It's been over a year. But I've had most of my COVID shots and I'm ready to take the chance of going in and getting a haircut. Oh, it's going to be so nice.
Oh, look at here. I got me a new woman. But I still love the old woman too, and I love the new one. What happened? You look different.
I've been to the beauty parlor first time in over a year. Look, I got a haircut. Got the cut in the back. Still long in the front, but she does a good job. I'm so happy to have it done. Yay!
All right, looks good.
Now he's pruning the tomatoes, getting out the bad places. More little tomatoes on there all the time.
Yeah, it's coming out with new green stuff. Probably need to feed water them again, to be honest with you.
We can do that.
Need to get some airflow in it, I think.
While I was at the beauty parlor, Larry pulled the dirt up around the beans, held them up a little. They're just growing every day. Looks like there's going to be a bumper crop of blueberries if all goes well. Don't want to count my berries before they're picked. Look at there, Larry caught another possum. Guess we'll go turn him loose. They certainly are ugly, but they eat good things. Bugs and things we don't want. We're going to take this possum down the dirt road. Be far enough away that he won't come back, hopefully. Put a couple creeks between us and him. They've worked on this road and got a lot better. Larry says it's crowned up in the middle, so it drains. This has been a bad place. If he comes back after bringing him all the way out here, we'll call him a homing pigeon. There's a heron flying. You're gonna put him on the other side of the bridge?
No, there's two bridges here.
Oh. This. Oh, he's got his foot.
Kick him with your
Oh,
side.
well, there, you let go. Okay, go. Go. Is there a way to fasten it up?
I don't know.
Whoops. There he goes.
Okay.
Oh, he run over that way somewhere. You can see cypress knees down there in the swamp. Well, I'm here at Betty's. This is Friday, and her first amaryllis is blooming, the ones we planted. There's another bud down there. We were watching home movies, but now time to go home. I'm baking a cabbage casserole for supper. I've got ready to go in the oven. If you like the recipe, you can find it on my vlog from 2016. It's 2016-06-03. And I showed how to bake it. Now this is a half a recipe because I don't need so much for this, just the two of us. My cabbage casserole is done. I'll get Larry to taste test it here in just a little bit. Let's see, it's still boiling hot.
Where's your, this is mine.
I'll get mine when you're done.
I mean, this is mine. This is yours. This is yours, that's mine.
Oh. It's hot. Said it was kind of sloppy.
Very good.
Tastes like cabbage?
Mm-hmm. I like cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Oh, thank you.
You did a good job.
There's a mourning dove on the pool cover walking around. Larry dug these potatoes this morning. It's the ones he grew in a small grow bag. So there's another meal or two. I made another Jello cake. This was a white cake, but I used the whole eggs instead of just the egg whites. And I used a sheet pan because I don't have as much Cool Whip. The Cool Whip's kind of thin in places, but I got it all covered. So we got dessert for lunch. I made another pretty loaf of bread. That'll be good with the chicken salad. We're back in Charleston traffic. Larry's got to go back to his cancer doctor and see what the CT showed. So we'll be there shortly. Larry's scan didn't show anything bad, nothing at all. Nothing changed, so they're not worried about that anymore. So we don't have to.
Cancer.
No cancer, no anything. And now we're just waiting on the blood test to come back to find out about his kidney function, to see what he can eat and what pills he needs to take. But it was good news.
Yep. Yes, it was.
We're here at the cemetery. We came to take the Easter flag off of the Rose grave and put on the spring one.
Laura's working on the flag, a new flag for Loretta's grave.
Get it on.
Keeps up pretty good with it.
Well, we got the new flag on. I know I showed you this rose before, but it keeps getting prettier and prettier. It's got such pretty colors.
There goes the SpaceX rocket. It has 4 people in it.
He didn't wake me up, so I missed the whole thing. That was at about 5:50 this morning, 10 till 6. This is Friday, April the 23rd. Our chickens have been really producing eggs. We got an 18 carton in the refrigerator, and this is the only empty one I have, and won't make a dent in how many we have. We're eating eggs every day. Well, I filled the carton, and we still have this many eggs. We need more friends to give them to. Steffi used to take eggs from us, but now her chickens are producing, and she has her own eggs. I filled it back up again. And now I've got a basket empty for today's eggs. On Wednesday, April 21st, I canned 3.5 more pints of contender beans from the greenhouse. We got a squash and an onion there we're going to have for lunch. Came out of the garden. Oh, look what Larry got. A baby bunny. Where was it?
Around the stump again.
Oh.
There's 3 of them come jumping out of there.
Oh dear.
I thought it was a snake because I was watering and I seen the weeds move, and then all of a sudden these things would come out of
Oh,
there.
aren't they cute? Our little garden eaters. Well, we can't kill it. It's too cute.
No. The others went the other way. I'll put them back over there. You
Yeah.
want to come out or wait?
Whoops. Here it comes.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, go back in there where you belong. There, now he's going back toward the stump. There, it's going toward the stump.
Okay. Leave it alone.
Yeah, now it's over by the, is that broccoli?
Yeah.
I see leaves moving. Well, it'll be okay. Mom will come back for it, I think. I guess we'd have to choose between the rabbits, the baby rabbits, and the peas. We'll choose the baby rabbits.
Let's roll up the greenhouse while you're here.
Okay. There's another baby rabbit. We rolled up the greenhouse and he was under there. I'll just leave it alone. Larry's got this nice head of cabbage here he's going to cut. It's a nice big head. We still got lettuce. And we still have lots of garlic, onions. The kale is doing pretty good now. Kale looks pretty. This is Friday and I'm here at Betty's. And she's got one of the amaryllis has 4 blossoms on it. That's pretty good. We're going to work on Betty's little flower bed here this afternoon. Those are the bulbs she planted this spring, and they're all up. But between the bulbs and the building, we're going to dig all that up and plant some zinnias. So that's our project for this afternoon. Well, we got the zinnias all planted down through there. The big row and the little row. We had some left over. These were all Larry's zinnias that were growing in the onions. So I dug these up after lunch and brought them over, and now they're in the ground and planted and watered. And Betty weeded out through there some too. Larry brought me in some roses the other day out of the yard, and I put them in a vase, and I think they look nice. This is Larry's rose bush that he cut the rose off for me, the branch that I put in the vase. It's still got buds still to open, a lot of them. There's a lot of buds.
You ain't gonna believe this. You know where it was?
Where? Where the camera was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right there in the house where I left it.
It was in my pocket.
We're back here at Walmart. We keep eating up all those groceries I take home. I made these brownies with pecans in them last night, and we've already eaten a third of the pan. This is what we have left. It's Sunday morning and time for church.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's stand for our call to worship. I will sing the first part, and then I will bring y'all in. Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder.
It's Sunday and we're having Sunday lunch. We got pork loin, mashed potatoes and gravy, cabbage, red cabbage, deviled eggs, and apples. And Larry is here, trying to get a little bit of light on it. Num num.
Okay, eat.
And Betty's here with us. Betty's going home. She doesn't have internet at her house, so she came over. We needed to look some things up. And now it's time for our North Carolina sermon. The pastor just did the voice, so we don't have him showing. This is the rain gauge from the rain we got yesterday. It looks like it's about 1.25 inches maybe, close to it. And it was bone dry before it started raining. I'm baking chicken this morning to put in the freezer. We got these nice chicken breasts at Food Lion. They're really nice. This is Tuesday, April the 27th, and we decided it was time to pull our onions here in the greenhouse. So we got to start on them. And today is our grandpuppy's birthday. He's 7 today. Happy birthday, Fletcher. Oh, there's a nice one. Larry says these are the best we've ever grown. Biggest.
You grew these.
Well, together. We got more in the lattice garden and more in the regular garden, a few. Let's see which ones do the best.
That's all right.
We'll take it back to dry.
Okay, you did good. Okay, we'll lay them up here to dry out of the sun for about 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days,
And 7.
6 or 7. And we'll come back and do another step. That's just the first step out of about 3 or 4.
And this is the table. This is the table, the planning table that Michael and Tammy made us. And so it'd be really nice for this.
That's been 4 or 5 years ago they made it.
Mm-hmm.
Been handy.
We used it a lot. That's a kite. Larry saw it first, but the time I went in and got the camera, it was further away. Larry and I went to town and ordered new chairs, a double recliner, loveseat. This is my chair, and it's only about 3 years old, but it's got holes in it. just torn in the arms. I guess it's just really thin and I wore it out. Larry's leather chair is a lot better, but his arm is all worn and got a hole in it. So we went to town and found what we wanted, and they're going to bring it Friday. I'm getting more green beans canned, even if it's slowly, 3 pints at a time. These were from the greenhouse again. See those peaches? Well, we got critters trying to eat them. So Larry's, there's, as you can see, there's some of the peaches they ate. So Larry set this trap for the possum, and he set this trap for a squirrel, and he set a rat trap. So whatever it is eating, we're hoping to get it. And I saw a squirrel in the yard the other day, ran down the palm tree across the yard. Here's the other rat trap. This is Thursday, and we've been busy the last couple of days. We mulched around all the plants in the garden. The eggplants, around the squash, around all the tomatoes. And around the beans. Everything's all mulched here to keep the weeds down and the moisture in. Larry's aloe plant is blooming again this year. You can see how tall it is. And then here's a close-up of the blossoms. The tops of them quite haven't opened yet, but you can see what they look like. I think they're kind of, it's different looking anyway, and as you can see, just that big tall stem, and it comes up out of that aloe there at the bottom, and that aloe at the bottom is big too. And there's another one right there on the side of it. It's going to bloom. That's just the bud. Easter is over and it's time to decorate for May. So for May I thought of flowers and Mother's Day. So that's kind of my theme for the mantle. There's flowers. And I've got this pretty vase with flowers on it. And a little music box. And some flowers. These flowers were a decoration on the table at our wedding. And this is a little book that has verses in it about mothers that my son got me years ago. And I got a little glass rose, and this is one of the decorations at my party for the bride-to-be. And here's Angel. She's holding some flowers and just sitting there. And then this is a Mother's Day gift from years ago. And this says, "A mother's love is the caring thought, the tender touch, and gentle guidance that we never seem to outgrow." I put the duck cross-stitch back up over the mantle that Reba made for Larry, one that he really likes. I got my seasonal tree decorated. I took off the crosses and just added more flowers. I never know if they're apple blossoms or cherry blossoms, but they're hard to get on there. There they are up close. But it makes a pretty tree. And I just put the cedar stump back on. Well, I'm here in Charleston. I brought Betty down to her heart doctor. And she just went in. And we're right across the street. On the other side of Pizza Hut right there is Taco Bell. And that's where I went for lunch. We allowed an hour and a half to get down here and eat. A little over, and it took all that time. Now we're here at Belk's. Betty got a good report from her doctor. They did the echocardiogram, and seems like everything's okay and she don't have to go back for a year. So now she came over here, wanted to do a little shopping. Well, I got Betty back home safely, so time for me to go on home. Bye! While I was with Betty today, Larry trimmed all these shrubs here, these azaleas by the front of the house. That looked nice. He did a good job. The trimmer he has is gasoline and it's really heavy and hard to start, but he did it. The amaryllis are really blooming pretty now. There's a lot of them. I think they're all blooming, about to. This amaryllis has 4 blossoms on it and another bud there on the left about ready to open. I'm waiting on this one right here to bloom. It's going to be white. It's the one that Cheryl got me for Christmas. And the columbine are just blooming to beat the band. Besides the red, I have a few red and white amaryllis. See what they look like. There's another one down there. More of my daisies are blooming. There's our 2 chairs in the back of the truck. We'll see if anybody wants them or go to the landfill or try a thrift store. We've got the spot all ready for a new love seat right here. I hope they bring it today. Our new love seat is arriving. Heavy thing, I think. There it is, all delivered. Set up and ready to go. I'll have Larry take it for a test drive when he comes back in. He's out getting eggs. I kind of like that it's got two cup holders each. Because yesterday I had water and lemonade both. Or Coke and water. Well, this is our new chair. I couldn't get Larry to test drive it, so I have to. And I'm already using the cup holder for my glasses. And let's see. Push a button. It comes up, and I go back. And the top, this right here moves, comes up and down. Just wherever I want it, and back down some. And then I can go back even further, just by pushing a button. My feet don't quite reach the floor, but that's okay. Because on the other chair, my other chair, I could lay over like this and take a nap, and I still can. I'll just be a little closer to Larry. So, this is it. We got this list up. We got our pills in here, pencil and paper. So, it's handy. And the remote can go in there too, but we just put it right out here. That's it.
The best thing about it, we can sit and hold hands all night.
Yeah, easy. Smoke coming out from under the truck. I had a wheel bearing go out. I think it's slowing down. Well, maybe not. We had to run into town some errands. We took this old truck to get rid of the furniture, and the wheel bearing went out.
The axle, I bet they got in put in rear end fluid in it. Because that's hot.
You can see the smoke coming out of there. Lots of excitement. And yeah, we stopped and filled the gas cans.
It could catch fire, yes. It's a wonder it hadn't.
With the hazard lights on and pulled off the side of the road every time any traffic came. It was a slow trip home.
It wouldn't have made it much further. It's melting that white off of the tires. It's so hot. I bet he didn't put no fluid back in there.
Well, it could be, it could be the brake jammed up. I'll take it apart and see. You know what? Whatever.
Got nice tires. On a happier note, I found the marigolds I've been wanting. These are the kinds I tried to, I was hoping the seed I planted would be these, but I'm going to put some of them here in the bed with the others. These are my favorite. We stopped at the market and got this nice basket of strawberries. They smell so good. So we got strawberry shortcake in our future. And then I'll freeze a few of them too in the winter. And the parsley seed I planted never came up. So there's 3 plants in there, I think. I gotta set it down in some water. It was at Walmart and it's dried out, but it'll perk up. I put water in a pot and set the parsley down in it so the water can soak into the soil, not just run through. It can soak it up good. This is Friday the 30th of April 2021, and what a good way to end the vlog. Fresh strawberry shortcake. Made the cake this afternoon. Good night. God bless.